Good morning, everyone. I hope you guys are having a good day. I know that I just spoke to you recently about, worry and anxiety, and basically how God's called us to not just read the word, but apply it in our life. And I guess I just wanted to get practical with you and tell you how I've been doing that because it's really been helping me find freedom. You can probably hear my little girl playing, um, which is great. She's reading too. But he's been leading me to Philippians 4. And because I struggle, like I said, with worry and fear and stuff like that. And so Philippians 4:6 says, "Don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need and thank Him for all He has done. Then you will experience God's peace, which exceeds anything we can understand. His peace will guard your hearts and minds as you live in Christ Jesus." So practically how I've been doing that, I've basically just been kind of like dissecting what that says. It says, don't worry about anything, instead pray about everything. So I've been praying about everything. It says, tell God what you need and thank Him for all that He's done. So I think the reason why that He has done that is because, number one, He wants us to write our needs down. Which I have been writing everything down that our family needs, because it's good to pray in detail so He knows that what we need, and not that He can't read our minds and stuff like that, but it's good to write it down so then when prayers are answered we can look back and see how faithful He is. Anyways, I've been writing down what we need. And then on the next page in my journal, I've been thanking God for what He has done for us already. And I know the reason why He's done that is because He wants us to thank Him for everything that He's done, because in that, when we're thanking Him, we can remember how faithful He has always been. I was just sitting this morning doing my God time, and I was thanking God for everything that He's done for us before. And it was just amazing to me how much peace came over me because I remembered how faithful He has been and has always been. I was thanking Him for taking care of us when we first moved here. I was the only one who had a job, and He supplied our needs. When my husband's job went out for a little while and it was just me working, He supplied all of our needs. When I first died, me and my husband first decided for me to be a stay-at-home mom, it was a big faith jump and it didn't make sense at all. And He provided for us and everything that we needed. We weren't in lack or anything like that. So it was just crazy to me, just writing those things down and just seeing, okay, Megan, He has been faithful. He's always been faithful, and just to write down things that we need so that He knows, our needs, but also just to remember how faithful that He's always been. And He does that so we can have peace in knowing, okay, He's always been faithful, and just to remember those times. So I hope this is encouraging to you today. I know that it's brought me a lot of peace. Every time I start to worry, I just say, okay, God, I've written down our needs. I'm sorry. I've written down our needs on a piece of paper, and you know what we need. But I'm just going to continue to go back and thank You for what You've done. And it says just to pray about everything. I mean, His word is so practical for our everyday life. And I feel like if we use it like He says, it says, then you will experience God's peace, which exceeds anything you can understand. And that's because we remember that it never made sense when He took care of us before. I can say that with my whole heart. And financially, it was like, how are we making it? And it was only God. So His peace will guard your hearts and minds as you live in Christ Jesus. So I encourage you today to apply the word, but just realize how practical it is. If you're worrying, pray about it. Pray about everything. Write down what you're praying for, and so that you can see how faithful God is and how He's going to be faithful. But write down too the times that He's been faithful to you, because that is so encouraging. It really boosted my spirits to know man, I would not be here today. I would not be married to my amazing husband or be in Pontiac, Illinois, or be a mom to two right now if he wouldn't have been faithful. So I'm just thankful for that and thankful for you guys, and I hope that you have a great day.